Hey everybody, welcome to day 6 of my UK metal detecting adventure from March 2026. Day 6 was a fun day. I found a really cool medieval coin find. One of my favorites on the trip. You'll see that here. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Let's get right into the video. Enjoy. Well, just had another signal here, and I dug a George VI 1933 halfpenny. Not a bad looking coin. It'll clean up nicely. Well, I'll be going for about an hour. I thought I had a beautiful large hammered groat, but instead have a 1700s button. It's a nice one. If we found that in the States, I'd be jumping for joy. Here, it's just another button. Okay, just had a signal here coming up as a 90, 91, 92 high tone. It's probably a big old greenie, but there's always a chance it could be silver. So let's take a look together. And it could be a chance that it's neither. I'd say that's a modified D ring. Almost a D, or a C with a line through it. I don't know. Boy, that was a loud signal. You can see we've got plenty of targets so far. Various things, buttons, some coppers, later coppers, lots of buttons, musket ball, pin-fired, shotgun shell, miscellaneous. Well, let's keep trying. We're an hour and a half in. No sign of silver yet, but that's what we're looking for. I'll tell you what, if I were a button collector, this would be the place to be. What a nice looking button this is. It's 1600s, 1700s all day long. It's got a nice design on it. Almost looks enameled. But hey, it's a button. I'd rather have a coin. Oh my God, I'm shaking. I just found something very sweet, very special. I've been working a corner of the field where I found a hammered coin my previous time here, which was about a year and a half ago. I was on this field once before. And I've been saying all along in this trip, I'd really like to find a large hammered silver groat. All my hammered silvers have been coming in at quarter cuts or half cuts or small farthings, really small coins. And I'll tell you, I've been working from the top of the field here down, and from the van all the way down here, and it's been trash, buttons, lead, trash, buttons, lead, trash, nothing, old. I had a signal here, almost didn't dig it. It was a 76, 77. It was a solid signal, but 76, 77 had tons of those that turned out to be trash. So I dug it here. Let me show you the hole. Here's the hole. Had trouble finding it at first. I pulled it out, pulled it over here, and there it is. I haven't looked at it yet. I just pulled it out and recognized what it was. This is a hammered silver coin. It's either a groat or a sixpence, maybe a shilling, I don't know. It looks really nice. Looks really nice. It's actually starting to tone up as we look at it. It was silver when I pulled it out a second ago. I'm gonna try to give it a closer look here with you, and we'll look at it together here. And there it is as it's come out of the hole. And there's the other side. Let's see if we have an impression. Let's see what sort of impression we have. Come on. Oh yeah. There we go. Whoops. Sorry about that. That's the back side. There's a bit of an impression here. I'm not sure who it is yet. If it's Elizabeth or somebody later. It is a little bit dinged up. I'm not going to hold that against it. Oh, I just dropped it. But it is a really nice hammered. Oh, what is it with me and squirt bottles on these trips? Come on, squirt bottle. I think it says 1603 on it at the top of the shield here, which would make it an Elizabeth. Well, it's not the best looking coin on the planet, but it is a large hammered silver coin. You can see the crown here on her head. She would be facing to the left. Looks like it's got some, might have been near some iron. It's got this orangey rust. Okay, there she be. What a nice looking coin. Gonna send a photograph of that to Steve from the field because he's all the way back at the van. And yeah, off to finally a good start today. It's taken a while to get to this point. We're about, well, it's about noontime, so I've been going at it for 3 hours, and this is the first hammered of the day.
Well, this incredibly large hammered silver sixpence is not 1603, which would have been Elizabeth I. Instead is 1608. Elizabeth died on March 24th, 1603, so that makes this coin King James. Now, King James was the first monarch to rule both England and Scotland simultaneously. He took over from Elizabeth in 1603. And he, of course, commissioned the King James Bible in 1611, which went on to become the most widely printed book in history. King James the First.
It was coming up as a 61, 62, 63 consistently, and I think it's going to be lead. But we're not far from where I found the Elizabeth coin. And what do we have here? Well, we have an old medieval strap end or hinge, belt fitting, something like that. It's medieval. I mean, you can tell by the workmanship on that that is early. It's 14th or 15th century for sure. Not what we were hoping for, but it's a signal. It's a decent find. Put that in the box. Steve will appreciate that one. Bag it up. Got an incredible signal here. 91, 92. It's nice and tight. Hearing a little bit of iron in it. Might not be as good as I thought. I think this is going to be a big piece of junk. I'm going to dig it anyway. I'm going to dig it live. It could be something good next to some iron. So it's in this clump here. And let's see what we have. Still a loud signal. Could be a big old... That's not it, is it? Let's see what we have. It's here. It's here. I'm not seeing anything yet. Okay, could be a big shotgun shell. Or a big old button? Really? What a button that is. Wow. It looks like it could be a military button. I'll let that dry up. Try not to brush it much more. Nice button. I think that could be a military button. Certainly a loud ring to it. I'm going to double check the hole, just make sure there's nothing else, but that's definitely a screamer. So, all right, we're going to take a chance here with a live dig. Signal's a little big, but it's a 64, 65, 66, 67. It's coming in hammered coin range. So let's see, and it's right here. Could be a big old piece of lead. It didn't sound quite as compact as I'd like, but you never know. It was right in the range, which is attractive, and here it is. It looks like it's just a button. Just another button. Just another Manic button. Got a little fancy around the edge, but a button is a button is a button, and that, my friends, is just a button. All right, well, it's got some age. It's probably 1600s, 1700s, but that's what we got. All right, day 6, and it's the middle of the afternoon, about 2:30. Got a screamer of a signal here, nice and tight. It's recently disked part of the field here. The farmers out here working today. This could be aluminum. It could also be some silver. So we're gonna give it a dig together, see what we have. My live digs are not very successful. It seems that every time I get excited and do a live dig, it's still screaming. Could be a soda can for all I know. Yeah, boy. 93, 95 down there. I don't know. Looking less and less optimistic. It's out. And I think I see something here. Yeah, it looks like it's an aluminum O-ring. That was a screamer of a signal. Absolutely screamer of a signal. But not what we're looking for. And I'm gonna go get some lunch and try to get something this afternoon. 1700s.
Late 1700s.
What is it?
A kind of drawer handle.
A drawer handle.
Kind of.
We're not here to find drawer handles, Nori.
Shut up.
About 3:30, we got a beautiful signal here. 93 signal. And yeah, it's still in the hole. 95 now. I would be very surprised if this was not milled silver. Well, no, it's a copper. It is most likely a King George copper. Now, if I found this in the States, I'd be jumping for joy. Here, it's just delayed. Oh, you can see Britannia here on the back, sort of a silhouette. Her head's here, her body, and this side, pretty toasted, as they usually are. But it's a coin, it's a copper, time of the American Revolution, or thereabouts, but not exactly what we're looking for. We'd much rather find medieval coins, hammered silver. And here's today's top find. It's a 1608 James I sixpence. James, of course, is the James who's famous for the King James Bible. So a rather historic coin. This side is, well, you can see it there, not much to see. You can see the crown on the king's head, but the portrait itself is fairly worn. And unfortunately, the rim of the coin has been plow damaged here at the top. But still, it's a large hammered silver coin, sixpence, and comes straight to us from 1608. So we're talking 420 some years. Nice find, really nice signal. I'd like to find more like this, but complete. We had a beautiful Henry I Tilby coin come up today on the field. My other namesake, John S. John S. on the tour scored that one. Yeah, it's a hammered. It's my 9th hammered on the tour so far. And we are halfway through. So let's hope tomorrow brings some more good luck. That's day 6 in the books. On to more adventures next time. Stay with me. We're working our way to day 12, which was a spectacular gold coin. One of my favorite metal detecting finds of all time. So stay tuned for that. We have a few more days to get through. I wish you all great success in your own metal detecting adventures. And of course, may all your tones be high tones. See you next time.